Mauro is live waiting for me on the phone. Hello, Mauro. Good evening. How are you?
Hello, Hector. How are you? Everything good?
I'm good. Thanks for waiting. We're listening.
Yeah, it's all good. Well, I wanted to share an experience I had. I don't know if I should call it a doppelganger. I don't know if you know what that is.
Yeah, the double.
Right. Well, it was a day when I got up early. I'm a boxer, you know? Okay. And I get up early, I go train and everything, and I get home to do some things. And well, I finish doing some things and I lay down to relax my muscles a bit and all that. This was around 9:30, 10 in the morning, more or less. And my dad's partner was there who, well, I think of her as my mom, and I was there dozing off and I see someone go to the bathroom. And I peek out, I say hello, good morning and everything, and she answers me, you know? She says, hello, how are you? She says, good morning, she says. And then I stay awake with my phone. It was 10, it was...
Boom.
So I wanted to go to the bathroom and she was taking too long. Then I get up from the bathroom and the door was open. And I said, well, that's it, I'll go in. And there was no one inside the bathroom, and that's when it hit me, you know? So I leave the bathroom and I hear something in the kitchen because it's a small house where I live. And I hear that someone was messing with the cups and all that. So I said, well, he must have gotten up. I probably didn't see him, didn't hear him, because I also had my headphones on. And a while later, when my mom gets up, she gets up around 11. I mention it to her briefly, and she says, look, at that time I was sleeping, she tells me, I don't know who you might have seen. I said, but she talked to me and answered me. And besides, it was you.
Of course.
And she told me, no, at that time I was sleeping, she said. And that's when, after all that, at the moment I didn't feel anything, you know? But after that, I kept thinking about it and I got a little scared. And here at home, things usually happen. You hear footsteps, things move around. For example, at night someone sits on my bed, but I'm already a bit more used to all that.
Do you have any idea where that entity might come from, where it could be?
Look, this house is from the 70s Cámara de Plata, more or less. It's old. My dad has lived here since 2003. And they say the owners were from Balcarce, and they were some old folks who died a while ago before my dad came. And I don't know if it would be the old folks, because I don't think older people would come back to bother us, right?
But maybe not. It's not that they come back to bother us. Maybe it's that they feel like it's still their home, you know? They surround me and you pick up on them.
Of course, can I tell you something? Yes.
Of course.
The only thing that's really happened to me was seeing that, which was the most intense experience I've had. And well, hearing footsteps, feeling someone sit on my bed. But the ones who really experience intense things are my grandma and my mom. I'm telling you this from the heart. For example, my grandma gets hit on the arm in the middle of the night. My mom gets woken up by a slap.
Well, that's already a...
Little bit harsh, right? Yeah, harsher. And before the woman my dad is with now, he was with my little sister's mom. And well, it's not to be mean or anything, right? But their relatives are from the north, you know, from Santiago del Estero and all that. I've already been to Santiago del Estero. Things have happened to me there too. And they've done witchcraft because, well, they don't accept Dad. And after that, a lot of things started happening. Also at 12 noon, Hector, my dad and my grandma were there and a bottle flew. Whoa, just like that. Yeah, and my dog, I have a pit bull too. He sleeps in my room because he cries when in the living room. The only thing I hear are footsteps, but my grandma and mom, well, those things happen to them.
Thank you for being with us today, Mauro.
Thank you, Hector. I've listened to you for a long time, since the start.
Let's go, man. I'm sending you a big hug.
Alright, man. Same to you, Hector. Take care. Bye.